So my basic game plan against Yun is I have one rule, and it's parry every shoulder. I don't want to give them any free shoulders. I parry as many shoulders as possible. When I hit someone with a jump in, or even when they block a jump in, but I think it's at a range where the medium kick after the jump in won't hit, or I'll get the far medium kick instead, is I'll either do the jump in and then I'll do standing fierce, which is an overhead, which has a little better range, and it still catches a lot of people by surprise. This goes back to when I'm jumping in. I don't know if they're gonna get hit or they're gonna block it, or I think that the distance is a little too far for the medium kick. I'll go jump in with whatever I jumped in with, and then slight delay into a fierce power bomb. After a power bomb, you get a setup to do a charge partition EX shoulder, but I don't like charge partition in the first place, and second of all, it seemed like almost everyone at Denjin was starting to red parry my EX dashes, so they got pretty unsafe. When you hold down back, you obviously have your charge for stomp. Now in Jin, what are they going to do? They're going to go low shorts, they're going to go low and high, and of course the command grab. Now stomp is how you fight the overheads and the command grabs. Now the overhead is slow enough to where you can see it and you can stomp on them. The command grab's harder, but you can still do it also. Crouch down back, and I have my fingers on throw. If the guy's gonna do something fishy or gets a little too close and has an opening, I'll just throw him. But if he goes for a command grab or a overhead, my finger's already on throw, so my finger's already on short, I'll release the short stomp. You don't really wanna, your main objective isn't to kill Yun in the middle of the screen. You wanna basically work him to the corner. And how I do this is when I'm on the ground, I fight with low forward and standing forward to keep him from moving and to keep him from going forward, and I jump straight up until I work him into the corner. If he tries to jump, I hit him with a roundhouse. If I see that he's on the ground, I'll do a standing forward. After they do Jin and you start to block their crossover dive kick in the corner, they start to try to mix it up. They jump straight up and act like it's going to be a late dive kick, or they come straight down and do a roundhouse, which hits a lot of people because people automatically think that they're going to cross over. If they're going to do a late dive kick or that stupid jump straight up roundhouse, you can dash under them. Obviously, this is a way better situation because you are now on the offense. I chose to throw here, which probably would have been a better idea, would have been standing strong to EX slash. Another thing that Yuns like to do after you knock them down is they quick rise and then they wake up low short dash punch. After you knock them down and the distancing is right, you can do dash forward, low parry, and then your choice of combo. I would go for the knee, then the slash, or EX slash. In the situation where you think they're going to wake up EX bicycle kick, which I hate when young players do it, and I think it's a bad choice on their part because, the meter for Yun is so valuable. I'd rather wait the 0.25 seconds and get Jin and just win. But for some reason, they feel the need to wake up EX bicycle kicks instead of blocking for a couple more seconds and getting Jin. But anyway, when you think they're going to do that, this works in two situations. If they're going to wake up EX bicycle kick, or if they're going to wake up low short dash punch. Basically on their wake up, you do down parry into immediate standing medium kick. And if they bicycle kick, your medium kick will whiff and you'll recover fast enough to hit them on the other side. If they wake up low short, you'll get the parry and then you will just stuff with a dash punch in his tracks. Another thing is to not underestimate Alex's super. I mean, it's a bad super, but it does okay damage, especially when you do it in the right situation. I mean, right here, look at Yun's life, and look at my life. I mean, it's like, it looks like I'm gonna really have to work to come back from this. But, I mean, I got one throw here, and always try to throw him into the corner, and then on his wake up, I just barely waited just as he was getting up, and he was probably waking up with like a low strong or a low short, and then hit that knee into super. I mean, look at the damage on this. Ugh. It's just, ouch. A couple young players that I played, they like to short dive kick right in your face and then parry, like, and then 1, 2, 3, you know, activate. When you see they're gonna be doing light dive kicks, always have your light power bomb at the ready. When they're doing light dive kicks and they're whiffing you, you can do the same thing Hugo does with his 360. You can go right into your power bomb. And of course they're stuck parrying or trying to bait a parry or something like that, and then it's free for you. Someone asked how I hit DDTs, and the thing is that I don't use DDTs that often, and I probably still use them more than I should, but this is my mindset on a DDT. In this situation right here, I hit him out of the air, and the only thing that I could have probably hit him with was like a EX shoulder or a standing forward or something like that. So in his mind, it was all about just blocking. I couldn't damage him if he blocked. DDT, unfortunately for him, does have some good range, and he was expecting, you know, a shoulder or a standing medium kick or something. And when they're in that situation is when I, once in a blue moon, throw a DDT.